Hello, my dear students. Please subscribe our YouTube channel for more free video lectures and click on bell button for notifications and visit our website to purchase full course.
Hi friends, we have completed nouns, right? And now let us learn articles. This is chapter 2. Chapter 2. Articles. These are very tiny fellows, but they play a very important role in English language. What they are? A and the. These are three tiny fellows which we call articles. We call them articles. In these, what these are? So, articles are divided into two parts, indefinite and definite. What are indefinite articles? A and. These two are called indefinite articles. The is a definite article. It is the definite article. So how do we use them? Where do we use them? Are the concepts we are learning now in detail. English sounds are divided into two, what we call speech sounds, consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Please remember, I'm talking about sounds. I'm not talking about the alphabet. I'm not just telling that A, E, I, O, U. No doubt they are vowels, but not the sounds produced by these vowels are called vowel sounds. A few may produce consonant sounds also. Similarly, here consonants, the 21 consonants B, C, D, F, G, H, etc. They're consonants, but it's not necessary that all consonants produce only consonant sounds. So here we're talking about sounds. So the words which produce consonant sounds take article a, and the words which produce vowel sounds take article an. So first let us talk about these two. Later we'll come to definite article the. Now, where do we use these? Very important point, isn't it? We use articles before common nouns. Common nouns, or you can call countable nouns. You can call countable nouns. But when those countable nouns are in singular form, For instance, if you take pen, you can use article before it, a pen. We're using a because it is producing consonant sound. So let me just, if you want for your convenience, sounds like a to ow, e, o, a, I, o, ow. These are vowel sounds. The remaining are consonant sounds. So, a pen, they're talking about pen. So it's a consonant sound. Therefore, it is taking article a. So a pen. But when you take plural form, pens, you cannot use article before it. I hope you understood well now. Good. Now, let us look at another one. Apple. Apple. You all know, you always say an apple. An apple. Because is a vowel sound. So anyhow, so please come back to the main concept. We use articles before common nouns, or I can say countable nouns, when they are in singular form. We do use articles with adjectives also. With adjectives also. For example, a good film. A good film. Oh, a good film. Okay. So, you have now understood that we use indefinite article a for consonant sounds. That means nouns which produce consonant sounds, and for the nouns which produce vowel sounds. Alright? Fine. Now, let us see these articles can be used in how many different ways. That means, where else we use these? Okay. Did you make a note of this? Then make quickly. Okay, friends? Fine. Now, let us see these articles. Sometimes, how do they confuse us? For instance, if you take a word begins with H. Now, what is the article I have to use? This is a confusion for me. Because H is a consonant. But you pronounce the word, what are you getting the sound? Honest. Here, H is not sounded. It's silent here. Honest. We call honest. Therefore, it takes article an. It takes article an. So, an honest man. An honest man. He is an honest man. So, please remember, I have already discussed, once again I'm just reminding you, it's not necessary that all consonants produce only consonant sounds. Like this, you look at this, an honest man. Take one more such. Look at this. N-L-A. Look at the sound yem, yem. It is a vowel sound. So therefore, it also takes an. She is an MLA. She is an MLA. Now, MP. Problem. Take it. So, though they are consonants but producing vowel sounds, hence we are using an. Now, let us take a few nouns which have vowels but produce consonant sounds. For example, you. You. You is not a vowel sound, isn't it? So therefore, if you talk about university, university, so you have to use there a university, a university. If you're talking about, say, a citizen of Europe, so what we call, he is This is what we think. Because we are getting here ye. But when you're pronouncing it, how do you pronounce? You, European, European, similar sound. University, you, European, you. Therefore, it's not an. It is a. He is a European. Similarly, take with woe. You read fairy tales? If it is, you know one character is one-eyed person, one-eyed man. Yeah, you remember, right? So, what is your pronunciation here? W, one-eyed, w. So, therefore, it is a one-eyed man. Okay, he is a one-eyed man. He is. Got it? So, don't have any confusion. Just pronounce the word. If you are getting vowel sound, use an. Though the words are beginning with consonants. Use a if the word is producing a consonant sound, though it is giving you, that's beginning with vowel but giving you consonant sound. A university, a European, a one-eyed man. Okay, friends? All right. Now, let's look at a few more important points regarding a and an. Hope you have taken note of all this, right? Good. Now, generally, we use articles before the words, but sometimes, a few words, especially the word half, it takes article after it. It takes article after it. For example, how do you say an half an hour? An half hour? Do you anytime say like this? An half hour? Or a half hour? No, you don't. You always use what? Half an hour. Half an hour. Because here, H is giving you vowel sound, hour. Therefore, an hour. Then, half a gram. Half a gram. Gram is a consonant sound. Hence, you are using so half a gram. But what did you see here? You are using article after the word half. Please remember this. How do you be confused in the examination? You may be given like this, a half gram. A half gram. This is wrong. It should be what? Half a gram. Got it? Half a liter. Take any number. Half a liter. Half a kilometer. Half a meter. Half a mile. Like that. So, whenever we use half, article comes after that. Got it? Please make a note. Now, there is one more point I would like to discuss with you. Little or little. Little or little. Which is right? Because we are learning articles, that's what a little is right. Do you say that? Not necessarily. This is also right, that is also right. Means with article and without article. Both are right. But they convey different meanings. They give us different information. We use little, which means without article. Generally, when we want to convey negative meaning. For example, I have little time for preparation. Little time for preparation, which means almost I have no time, very negligible time, very negligible time. Now, look at this. With a little patience, with a little patience, you can overcome hurdles. Now, dear friends, this sentence is giving you positive sense. You can overcome hurdles. That's what here a little is used. So remember, little is also correct, a little is also correct, but remember when you use little, the message is negative. When you use a little, message is positive. So when you read the question in the examination, when you understand it is negative meaning, then see that there shall not be article. If it is conveying you positive, then there must be an article. So O should be there. O or an depends upon the sound as you know it. Since this is little, which is a consonant sound, that's what we can use only a. That's what I told you, a little. Got it? Please make a note. So, now friends, let us look at a few more facts. Generally, we don't use articles before abstract nouns, but occasionally we may use abstract noun before an abstract noun. So, how do we get that one? And let us look at one more fact also. When adjective is preceded by so, then where do we use article? Okay, so these are the 2 points which I would like to discuss now. Okay, now they made a virtue of necessity. Now, this is abstract one. It's actually giving an abstract noun, but it is made for necessity. Hence, you can use article for that. So that's what I said. Occasionally, we may use. Now, the other one, what we have decided? If an adjective is preceded by so, then article is placed between adjective and noun. So I repeat it. If any adjective is preceded by so, then between adjective and noun, here comes article. Here comes article. For example, so cold. So cold a night is. So cold a night is. You can't say that so a cold night. No. So So what do you say? This is adjective, this is noun, and this is our article. So cold a night is. Okay, like that, take any number of expressions. Okay, whenever you see that in a sentence or you speak and want to use so, and that you're taking before the adjective, therefore between adjective and the noun should come an article. Okay, so here these are the points we learn about using indefinite articles. Please make note of this. Then we'll learn the concepts of definite article. Okay, friends? Yeah. So now, definite article. The. You may get some time doubt like what is the pronunciation of this THE? Is it the or the? Generally, for consonant sounds, we say the, and for vowel sounds, we use the. But don't worry much about this. You have to pay more attention on the concepts. Where do we use these? The first rule, the basic rule is the same. We use any article, a and or the, before common noun or countable noun if it is in singular form and with adjectives. Okay, so same is the case here also, but we have specific rules in using definite article the. Now, where do we use? Before unique things. Before unique things. What are unique things? You know pretty well. It's only one in the universe, or it doesn't have anything else in its comparison. That is what we call unique things. That's what, look at this, S-U-N, sun. Whenever we use this, we always say the sun, the sun, the world, the world, the universe, the universe. Okay, so the sun, the world, the universe. These are unique things. Okay, then where else do we use? You need to have patience, okay, because we are learning in detail. Now, we use the before directions. Which directions? Directions of the world, like the east, the west, the north, the south, the northeast, the southeast, etc. Okay, then before newspapers, before newspapers, the Hindu, the Times of India. Like if you see English newspapers, many of them, they already have a the. But not only for this, any language. For example, if you take one Telugu newspaper, Eenadu, even this also takes the Eenadu. If you take Siyasat, even this also takes the Siyasat. So it's not based on the language, but once it is a newspaper, we use definite article before it. Then before musical instruments. Musical instruments. But please check these two examples. I play the veena. I play the veena. I am a veena player. Now you must see the difference between these two sentences carefully. Because here I'm talking about the instrument. That's what I use here, definite article, the veena. Here I'm not talking about the instrument but talking about player. That's what indefinite article comes. So be careful with this. We use article before musical instruments when we are using it as an instrument. But when you're talking about the player, then we have to use indefinite article. Okay? That's it. Then, before religious sacred books. Religious sacred books. Okay. Take the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita. The Bible. The Bible. The Quran. You can even, you're spelling sometime, you may get like this also. Quran. The Quran. The Guru Granth Sahib. Like this, any religious sacred book takes definite article before it. Okay? Nice. Then, next. Before world famous books. World famous books. If you see, they will be almost published in many languages of the world. Then only we can call world famous books. For example, the Gitanjali. I hope you all know this book. It's a collection of poems by great Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore. The Gitanjali. Like the Arabian Nights. The Arabian Nights. Like this, if it is a world famous book, we place the before it. Next. Before sacred rivers. Before sacred rivers. Like the Ganges, the Krishna, the Godavari, etc. Okay. Before sacred rivers. We can even take a few which flow in other countries. The Amazon. Right? Like that. The Nile. Now, we use the before mountain ranges. Mountain ranges. Please look at this. When we take ranges, that means we can say the Himalayas. the Alps. But when we talk about a single mountain, we do not use article. For example, if we talk about Everest, you can't say the Everest. I'd say Everest, Everest mountain. Got it? So therefore, please remember when we are using the mountain ranges, then only we use definite article before it. Then we use definite article before deserts. Deserts. Which one you got in your mind? Sahara, right? Yes. The Sahara. In India, Thar. The Thar. Okay. So before the names of deserts. Then, hope you're taking a quick note of all this. Next. Before the names of seas and oceans. Before the names of seas and oceans. Example, the Arabian Sea, the Indian Sea, the Pacific Ocean, okay, like this. So before the names of seas and oceans, and before the names of forts, before the names of forts, the Red Fort. Okay? Since it's a name, let's take capital. The Red Fort, the Golconda Fort. You can write the fort that is famous in your place. So just put the before it. That's all. Now, before the names of kingdoms, before the names of kingdoms or empires, or empires. Look at this. The Kakatiya kingdom. The Kakatiya kingdom. The Vijayanagara kingdom. The British Empire. The British Empire. The Mughal Empire. Okay, so before the names of kingdoms or empires. If you know a few more, please add them to this list. Okay. Now, before the names of defense forces. Defense forces. The army, can say the Indian Army, the American Army, anything. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, which are defense forces. Okay? Nice. Now, before the names of government buildings, what they are? You know them. The Parliament building, the Secretariat, the State Secretariat, right? The Supreme Court, the High Court, the State High Court, like that. So, before the names of government buildings, then before the names of boards or departments, like the board of secondary school or the board of intermediate, the state electricity board, like that. The waterworks department, the law department, like that. So, when we take board or department, we use definite article before it. Add few more to your list. Okay. Now, where else we use these? We have a few more points to learn. Okay. Now, we take definite article for before the person if he is playing two or more roles, but we use only before the first noun. For example, Mr. Modi, say Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Mr. Modi is the Prime Minister and chairperson of steering committee. Okay. Now, here we don't have two different persons. Mr. Modi is the Prime Minister. He is only playing the role of chairperson of steering committee. So, when one person is playing two different roles, we are taking definite article before the first one only. Before the first one only. Okay? Please keep this in your mind. Then, before superlative degree, before superlative degrees, like the best, the most beautiful, the most beautiful. So when we are using superlative degree, we must use the before it. Like that, make few more superlative degree words. Okay? Then, can I erase this? Thank you. Now, before the word, I mean to say noun, which is representing, if it is representing a class as whole. For example, if I have to simply say, I say, it is a cow. Fine, I'm talking about one cow. What it is? It is a cow. Cow is a common noun, countable noun, giving us consonant sound. So, But if cow is representing something, for example, the cow is a mammal. The cow is a mammal. Now, cow is doing what? It is representing this class, mammalia. So, then you can say the cow is a mammal. So, whenever a common noun or a countable noun representing a class as whole, then we place the before it. Okay? Please make a note of all this. Now, here is one special point you have to understand. Generally, we use article before a common noun or countable noun when it is in a singular form or with adjectives. Rarely with adverb. With adverb, but when we use that in comparative. Please remember adverb when it is used in comparative. That means, look at this. The rich must help the poor. Is it adverb? No. Don't get confused. But we use this one also when we are using in the sense of plural. Okay, in the sense of plural. That means when we are talking about the rich, that means we're talking about rich people. When we say the poor, when we are talking about poor people. So, when we are talking about an abstract idea in a plural sense, then we use the before it. So, the rich must help the poor. Anything else? Add to that. Now, as I said, with adverb. With adverb. Look at this. The more we get, this is adverb. The more we get, the more we desire. The more we desire. Okay? Yeah, friends. Now, few proper nouns. Proper nouns. We generally do not use articles before proper nouns. But when these proper nouns are plural, the names of states or the countries, then we use the before it. Look at this exception. Okay? We don't use articles before proper nouns. You know that proper nouns means names of persons and names of places. But if that proper noun is in plural and that is the state or the country, then we can use the before it. For example, the Netherlands, the Netherlands, the Philippines, the Philippines, the West Indies, the West Indies. Okay, like this, we may use definite article even before a proper noun if it is in a plural form. That is the name of the state or the country. Please make a note of it. Then friends, when we particularize a common thing, that means if there is some mutual understanding between or among the speakers, or if we think that the other person knows about it, what we are particularizing, then we can use though before it. For example, look at the girl in white dress. So, I'm talking about only one girl, about a particular girl, the girl who is in white dress. Then you can say the girl, the girl. For example, if you look at this, how is the movie? So, this I can ask when I'm talking about which movie when the other person also knows about it. Then I can put the before this common noun. So, how is the movie? Okay. So like that, when we particularize, when we specify something or some person, then we can use definite articles before them. All right? Please make a note. And when the person is or the thing is obvious in situation. So, in situation depending upon it. For example, her keys are in the car. Her keys are in the car. That means specified. According to the situation, person understands that, oh, we are talking about the car of her. Her keys are in the car, telling us what? We are not talking about the car of someone else. That's what we're talking. We're telling that obvious. So in the situation, we understand that this car belongs to her. So particular. Therefore, her keys are in the car. Okay. And we use definite article before ordinal numbers. Example, the first, the second, like that. Like that. I stay in the first floor. They stay in the fifth floor. Got it? The first prize. She won the first prize. We expected at least the second prize. Alright? Please write them on. Make your own sentences. Now, sometimes adjective can be used as noun. So, when the adjective is used as noun, we place definite article before that. Example, the injured. The injured taken to hospital. The injured taken to hospital. Here, injured is what? People who were injured. That's what. It is used here as noun. So we are using the before it. Okay. And we use definite article even with the proper noun, meant to say the states or the countries which have the words like united, the kingdoms or the republic. For example, the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom, the People's Republic of China. Okay, so though these are proper nouns because they are the names of the countries, but when they have kingdom or states, United Kingdom, United States, we take definite article before it. Next, if you are using an abstract idea for a particular thing or a person, then also you can use definite article before it. For example, the beauty of Noor Jahan. Noor Jahan. The beauty of Noor Jahan. She was the most beautiful lady. She was. So we're talking about only Noor Jahan. So we can say the beauty of Noor Jahan. And dear friends, let's take the last part of definite article. We can use this definite article